I want you to think about this. If Alabama loses to LSU, that's going to be 3 games this year in which they lost when they were favored. And I don't enjoy telling you guys that, but it's just the honest truth. Going back to the focal point of this video, if Alabama loses to LSU, I'm done. All right? I'm just done. Na 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 na, hey, na 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 na, hey, na 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 na, hey, na 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 na, hey, na na. Whoa, calm down, guys. We're actually we're not less than 24 hours, but when you're seeing this video, we're roughly 24 hours away from the put up or shove game between the LSU Tigers, go Tigers, shout out Drive, and Alabama. Woo! Man, oh man, I'm pretty excited for this game. Hope you guys are excited as well. This is one of your very rare playoff games that you get to witness during the regular season. If you know, you know. I'm sure many of you by this point in time, if you're watching this video, you already saw the preview. If you haven't, this is not the preview, not the prediction. We've already done that. What we are here to talk about in today's video, or in tonight's video, whenever you're watching this, is if Alabama loses to LSU. Oh yeah, by the way, in the college football playoff poll reaction video we did the other night, I was talking about how I thought about getting and I called it the abdominal snowman. You guys were flaming me in the comment section for that, rightfully so. I don't know why I thought it was pronounced the abdominal snowman. It's the abominable snowman. And I feel like I already knew that, but I don't know. For some odd reason in that video, I was calling it the abdominal snowman. Anyways, I just wanted to address it. Long story short, yeah, my apologies for that. It's the abominable snowman. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll pop up a picture right here. In Lowe's, I saw a 10-foot tall, I mean, this thing was massive, abominable snowman. And I said that'd be pretty funny to put into the man cave for just, the videos during winter or whatnot. But it's 10 foot tall and the ceilings in the man cave are only 8 feet tall. So yeah, we obviously can't do that. However, a lot of you also have stated, Matt, you need to get the nutcracker, and I'll pop up a picture of that right here. And now that we're talking about it, should that be the punishment for this game? Let me know in the comment section. If Alabama loses to LSU, should I get the nutcracker? Up to you guys. I don't really want the nutcracker. It's kind of tall itself, by the way. It's $300, but at the same time, it's not much of a punishment. I guess the only thing I'd get out of it is every time you see it in a video, you would know, oh yeah, Matt had to buy that stupid $300 nutcracker because Alabama lost to LSU. So yeah, drop your thoughts on that down below, and I'm going to say this again because I have people tweet at me till this day. It's not even like there's a possibility. No, we can't get the abominable snowman. It won't even fit in the man cave. Y'all don't understand how massive it is. If you have a Lowe's near you, you probably have one in yours. Go to Lowe's and you'll understand. It's like comically massive. I've never seen anything like that quite in my life. It's insane. Getting back on track here, let's talk about the game itself. I don't think either fan base, LSU fans or Alabama fans, are confident heading to this game Saturday. For those of you who don't know, I currently live and reside in Alabama. I talk to Alabama fans on a regular basis. And every single Bama fan since the Georgia game has said the same thing. Well, I don't know which Bama we're going to see. I'm confident if the great Bama shows up, but if the bad Bama shows up, yeah, it's not going to be good. That's what everybody's been saying since Georgia. At times we look really good, but at other times we look really bad, both on offense and defense. Which Bama is going to show up? That's exactly what people are saying. That's how all the Bama fans feel. I don't live in Louisiana, since I live in Bama, so I'm not too sure what all those fans have been saying leading up into this game. But I can almost guarantee this, it's probably something similar to what Alabama fans are saying. But getting back on track here with the main question of this video, if Alabama loses, what happens? Outside of Matt B. Great losing his mind in the man cave, because that's a given, that Alabama fan base isn't just going to be, I guess you'd say, frustrated or kind of down on themselves. No, they're going to be pissed off. The Vanderbilt one, embarrassing. The Tennessee one's like, man, we really needed to win that. But this one, yeah. Bama fans, they're probably going to write this team off after it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Alabama fans, not only will they be pissed off, but it'd be more so of a thing where like they give up. And when I say give up, I'm talking about they're just going to quit caring. There's no reason for Alabama fans to cheer on a team that can't even make the playoff. Absolutely none. So they're just going to move on to basketball season. The fan base, as to where it stands right now, is split 50-50 on Jalen Milroe, but he's one more bad performance away from this entire fan base turning on him, and it's going to get ugly, and I mean ugly quick. Alabama fans are not used to subpar quarterback plays, so That's going to be a sight to see. Obviously, I don't want Jalen Milroe to play bad. I don't want the fan base to turn on him. I'm just telling you what's going to happen if he does play bad. I wouldn't even dare label this as a must-win, quote-unquote, for Kalen DeBoer because it's his first year. I told you guys how I deal with coaching in the first year. Not going to criticize, or I say not going to criticize him. I'm not going to throw him to the fire too much. I will criticize a little bit. I don't care what a coach does in the first year. I'm not going to say he should be fired. Not going to happen. Always give him the benefit of the doubt. However, with that being said, if Alabama does lose to LSU, this is when not only the fans, but the athletic director and Greg Byrne will start to question himself and say, well, dang, did I make the wrong hire? Is this the right guy for our team, for our program? I'm not saying they're going to think about firing him, but those questions are going to start circling. Because I want you to think about this. You lose to Vandy. I'm not even going to talk about that. Not going to disrespect them too much. It's Vandy. Alabama should win. You lose to Tennessee. You feel like you have more, if not just as much talent as Tennessee. And you lose to LSU. LSU is similar to Tennessee. Extremely talented team, but Alabama should beat them. I want you to think about this. If Alabama loses to LSU, that's going to be 3 games this year in which they lost when they were favored. This isn't like Alabama's going up against Oregon, Georgia again, or just teams ranked ahead of them. These are teams you're ranked higher than. And I'm not comparing them, but when Saban was at Alabama, he rarely, if ever, lost to teams that was lower ranked than Alabama. And when I say lower ranked, I mean like 5 to 10 spots. Anytime Saban lost, it was normally to a team in the playoff, top 5 team, something like that. LSU's not a bunch of chumps. Don't get it twisted. I love their quarterback, Garrett Nussmeier. Arguably, he's been playing better than Jalen Milroe this year. But Alabama should win this game, at least in my humble opinion. From top to bottom, take the injuries into account. Alabama's better. Like we've come to know, though, the better team doesn't always win, not just in college football, but in any sport. What we're about to get into next is also a very controversial thing I stated on the channel a couple weeks ago, and people comment about it till this day. Oh, Matt says home field advantage doesn't matter at all. He says it doesn't matter. Oh, he doesn't think it's going to help the other team, yada, 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 so on, so on. You get the point. I'm not backing away from that take. I stand 10 toes down on it. I think home field advantage is overrated, and I still don't think it matters as much as other people think. And let me rephrase that. A lot of people are taking it out of context. I stated I don't think home field advantage matters as much as people think. And my argument for it, and that's why I say it's taken out of context, is I'm talking about when the ball is snapped. When that ball is snapped, I don't care how loud Timmy and Roe, whatever, is screaming, the players, they tune it out. They're in a flow state. If you don't know what a flow state is, it means they're locked in, they're focused. But you still have these people saying, oh, well, Matt, what about when Alabama went to Tennessee and had a bunch of delayed game penalties and a bunch of false starts? That's on Alabama. That's on them. That's on the players. I'll give you a great example, and this really shows the discrepancy in college football players and NFL players, and I get they're professionals, but NFL players rarely, if ever, have delayed games and false starts. You don't see it a lot. Why don't you see it a lot? Because they're prepared. Alabama getting delayed games and false starts, you can credit it to the home field advantage if you want. To me, it's just poor execution. Home field advantage is overrated. That's a hill I'll stand on to the day I die. And guess what? Good, disciplined teams, they don't let it affect them. They don't let the crowd noise get to them, and they're prepared for it, and they execute. Guess what? Newsflash, buddy. Alabama isn't a very good team. They're not disciplined, and they don't execute well. That's why they've struggled on the road. And it's not just that. They struggled at home, too, in the season opener. They had like 12 penalties. I'm telling you. When you have a really good team that's well coached, they execute well, and they are disciplined, home field advantage or playing on the road doesn't affect them. If you don't want to take my word on it, that's fine. All I'm going to say to you is watch an NFL game. Going back to the focal point of this video, if Alabama loses to LSU, I'm done. All right? I'm just done. I'm talking to you now as an Alabama fan, not a college football analyst. I'm done. I'm not even going to crash out. You're just not going to see a video. I've been so disgusted and disappointed in how we played this year. It's to the point where it's hard for me to care as much as I used to. And I don't enjoy telling you guys that, but it's just the honest truth. Hopefully we can turn things around. I try to convince myself to be optimistic, but I'm really not, because I got to live in reality. We haven't looked good all year long. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see. I'm curious. Let me know your thoughts down below. But